1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I know not everyone is up to date on current economic issues, but I urge you that these issues directly affect all Americans and should be paid attention to. What I'm going to be speaking about today is the Trans-Pacific Partnership. The Trans-Pacific Partnership is an international trade agreement that will significantly affect the American economy if signed into legislation. While the TPP will bring the United States of America an agreement of trade with 11 other economically powerful countries such as Japan and Canada, through the lowering of tariffs and a vast set of rules to protect international dealings, the average American worker will not receive any benefit from this deal and will actually be negatively affected. The Trans-Pacific Partnership is a piece of unfair legislation that will only benefit large corporations at the demise of economic equality for all Americans. But how will they benefit? How will the TPP benefit corporations? As the largest corporations in America contribute more to the amount of international trade, more money is being brought to the United States, and these corporations not only become more prosperous in their own right, but more important to the American economy. In an effort to grow our economy, these large corporations must be able to generate large numbers and produce more profit. To solve this predicament, the Trans-Pacific Partnership is introduced. By lowering tariffs, the price of importing is further reduced and more money can be made off imported products. As stated in the Valencia info base, free trade deals might contribute to the overall prosperity of the United States and other countries, critics note, but they do not help the majority of workers. Supporters of the TPP contend that free trade deals have increased overall wealth in the United States. Proponents of the TPP argue that all Americans will prosper from the deal, but this is untrue. As also stated in the Valencia info base, opponents charge that this prosperity has disproportionately benefited stockholders and multinational corporations, not American workers. The Trans-Pacific Partnership only satisfies America from the global standpoint of the economy. In reality, the average American worker will suffer from stagnant or reduced wages and receive no benefit from the increase of wealth entering the country. When the objective is to make money, money will be made at whatever cost, even at the expense of Americans who allow for such corporate and economic growth with their purchases. But why does this cause income inequality? Well, the middle class is the powerful force that allows the United States economy to flourish. Without the purchasing power that the middle class possesses, billion-dollar corporations like Walmart and Amazon will not exist. The consumer fuels these companies and invests in their success purely through purchasing of their products without any return to favor. As these companies expand their sales profit, they reduce the wages of their workers, but only to increase their profit. Further, the Trans-Pacific Partnership allows for the rich to get richer and the poor to get poorer, further perpetuating the problem of income inequality in America. TPP opponents argue, historically, free trade deals have enriched wealthy investors while impoverishing American workers, as stated in the Valencia info base. In opposition, the United States already conducts nearly $2 trillion in trade with the other 11 TPP member nations each year. The estimated amount the TPP would add to the global economy by 2025, according to Peterson Institute for International Economics, is $222 billion, according to the Valencia info base. Proponents of the TPP argue that all Americans will see this generated wealth. But in actuality, the middle class will only see a financial boost when their wages are increased, and there is no promise of such from the Trans-Pacific Partnership or from corporate America. And without benefit to 99% of the country that do not own multinational corporations and take no part in international trade, does the Trans-Pacific Partnership prove to be unfair legislation? This argument is valid of the Trans-Pacific Partnership and furthermore evident as nearly the entire country has such little say versus the wealthy 1% in what the country can do about this matter. And this is due to fast-track authority, which allows, if passed, allows the president to bypass Congress in a way to where Congress cannot amend or filibuster or make any changes to the bill or the proposition of the TPP, but only give it a yes or no downvote. And actually, this has already been passed And proponents of the TPP argue that this choice in the matter has already been made, as we have elected the President and Congress officials to decide upon these issues for us. So because we have voted these people into office, they should be able to make whatever choice they can, and their opinion is best regarding this matter. While I agree with this argument that we have made a choice, fast-track authority bypasses congressional conversations that need to be had. Richard Trumka, head of the AFL-CIO, the largest labor organization in the United States, told Fox in April 2015, if you can't get it passed because people get to debate it and amend it, then it's probably a bad piece of legislation that shouldn't be passed because it doesn't meet the needs of the American people. To summarize, the Trans-Pacific Partnership will not bring what is best for the people of America. This international trade agreement will further the economic division and inequality of this country whilst bringing more frustration and suffering that accompany such. Only a few handfuls of corporation owners truly benefit from this deal, and only they are supportive of the TPP. The United States of America should not tolerate this agreement that will unfairly treat so many. The Trans-Pacific Partnership has absolutely no place in American legislature, as only multinational corporations can prosper from its favorable regulations, while the rest of America remains deprived of economic equality. Thank you.